mush, LOL, snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got mush, LOL, snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got mush, LOL, snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got mush, LOL, snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got mush, LOL, snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got mush, LOL, snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha!
Yo, we back. We back at it again. I'm not gonna be on for long. Just to let you know, maybe an hour, maybe hour and a half, maybe. Man, what's going on with the stream? I've been cutting back. I'm sorry, everybody. I just don't have 3 hours, 4 hours like I used to. Let's just get into it, man. What's going on in this sport? Well, I have no idea. I just try my best to keep up. What's on here? Let's see. Oh, Paris Hilton. What's she got to say? Quantum, what's up? Respect the hustle. Yeah, the hustle's beating me up. The hustle's beating me up.
I thought I was in love was just actually my ADHD.
I told y'all these women be on meds, bruh. They be medicated. I know a pharmaceutical company love to see a baddie walk through the door.
Wait, what did he say?
So many times that I thought I was in love was just actually my ADHD.
I told y'all these women be on meds, bruh. They be medicated. I know a pharmaceutical company love to see a baddie walk through the door. They keeping them in business. I'm telling you, man. These women be off the rockers.
That guy remind me of
off the rockers, man. She ain't taking her pills.
That guy remind me of
I'm telling you, man. You guys be out here stressed over women taking pills. She got the Sunday through Saturday collection, like organized every single day so it doesn't mess up her mood swings. Like, these women be off, bruh. They be off. You just don't know what to really expect from them. You know, they be hiding their conditions, what they have going on.
Dang.
You also, too, just have to be careful because whatever, like, genetic issues a woman may have, and even something psychological, that's also genetics. Like, depression is also genetics.
This guy remind me of much.
That is going to carry off into your offspring. It's science. So when you're dealing with these women, a woman that is emotionally healthy is very important. Like, if she's not regulated, she's here and there, all that toxic, that's gonna drive you like, literally to an early grave. So be very wary, because these women do be off. I'm telling you, they're telling you. I'm not telling you. She's telling you.
It's not just girls. A lot of these guys, a lot of people on some medications, some ADHD, Vyvanse, Adderall. A lot of people on medication. I ain't on shit, but a lot of people on some stuff, and that's why. Honestly, they'd probably be crazy. I'm not trying to shame anybody, but even without the stuff, they would be crazy, and then with the stuff, they're still crazy. So a lot of people on some stuff. You don't realize some people on some stuff. Sometimes you do realize a lot of your jiu-jitsu guys on some stuff. A lot of these jiu-jitsu guys, they need to be on some stuff or something, man. I don't know what we walked into, Sarah. I'm just here. I'm here watching it with you. We got, tax season coming up. Wait, is it playing? Okay.
If I can tap you out, will you do my taxes for free?
Well.
Oh, you work here too?
I'm everywhere.
He just asked me if he taps me out, will I do his taxes for free?
You're still doing this? So now you're picking on this guy?
I got this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me film.
I'm gonna list you as a depreciating asset. Tag you in, son.
This one's on the house.
He's gonna list you as a depreciating asset. That's pretty funny. All right, make sure you do your taxes. Mike Columbus says, there's nothing worse than a black belt who is also a shitty person, because that black belt also gives black belts to shitty people. Protect your legacy, protect the sport. We might be too late. It might be too late for that. It might be too late. We have Meregali on the thumbnail. What's up? Yeah, we back Monday through Friday somehow. Mr. Meregali says the big day is tomorrow. Don't miss it. I guess it's today. He says tomorrow, which is today now, 18 hours ago. Alchemy goes live. Our website launches and early access spots will officially open with limited founding member perks for those who get in first. All right, shout out Mr. Marlin. Mr. Marlin, he now you can like some people, you can like your jiu-jitsu guys, but make sure you don't look too closely at what they do or what they did. You can like jiu-jitsu people for, what their technique and, their accomplishments, but don't follow these people as, as role models or anything. We watched this yesterday.
Look at how beautiful. So I'm super excited and proud and grateful to be able to build up a community that we're gonna be together pursuing discipline, health, purpose towards one single goal, greatness. And greatness in our vision is pursuing your best self. Greatness, we have standards that we're gonna be pursuing, and it's not the standard that we're gonna be at, but every single day, the commitment we're gonna put towards something bigger than us, and how we're gonna be pursuing our best self. So this is the only goal we have at Alchemy, and I'm just extremely excited to be able to open the doors pretty soon and embrace this beautiful city that welcomed me so well when I moved here 4 years ago, and now I have a chance of paying it back. The community of Alchemy is going to be based on discipline, health, and purpose. The final goal, the final result is going to be the transformation on the way. So I cannot wait to have you guys there. I cannot wait to welcome you all. And this is what we have. Life is great.
Somebody said, I wish you would come to Houston. There's too much jiu-jitsu. Meregali's, one of the best ever, especially in the gi. There's just too many schools, man. Can you guys just all, I guess there's no way to make money for everybody. If Meregali got to open up a school, he can't make it at Kingsway. I guess it's just not going to work for really too many people. They said they got the website up. Where the website at? I kind of want to see what's on the website. I don't see it. He ain't got no link to the website. He just put out a video. All right. Well, if you guys are in Austin, well, I guess is there any good gi in Austin? He might be the only good gi player in Austin, really. And Giancarlo. Who's this? That's Mush's girlfriend. That's Mush. Yo, that's why Mush be doing judo. I understand it now. I understand Mush now. I might need to start judo. Viewer discretion advised if you got epilepsy. The thing is, those girls look pretty. We're gonna click on this. Sarah will keep me in line. Those girls are pretty, but when they put that judo gi on, it looks scary. They put that judo gi on, so that's what she looked like with the makeup on, makeup on, everything, She put that judo gi on. Let me see the judo.
Детка, ты выглядишь как сон. Мне нравится твой вкус, ты слушаешь мой музон. Пальцы угорают, говорят, что я влюбился. Я залипаю уже целый час в твои рилс. Рэп, потом поп, снова поп.
Actually, that might be a nice lady. Nice lady for Mush. Sarah, I be trying to convince Mush to come back, but he don't want to come back. Mighty versus Hamza. Mighty too quick, bro. You can't hit him. Shout out to Mighty. He's still out there training. Mr. Feeney turns 99. If you guys remember Boy Meets World. Was it Boy Meets World? Yeah, Boy Meets World. Yeah, back in the day. He turned 99. I'm about to say 59. 99. Shout out to him. He was born 1927. 1927. Now, nobody in the live stream was around in 1927, as far as I know. We got the soft opening. Oh, yeah. I think I had something somewhere. Now, remember UFC? Didn't UFC trade him for Ben Askren? It's all good, though. It's all good. ONE FC ain't got no Hall of Fame. We got the soft opening for Day One Jiu-Jitsu. This is the collaboration between Marcus Tinoco, and Bernardo. So Bernardo's on the thumbnail as well. April 4th, that's Saturday, sorry. 12 to 2. All levels welcome. And that's in Massachusetts, Boston. I think it's proper Boston. I could be wrong though. That's all the video you got, Bernardo? I like the whole song.
Guys, we finally passed on all inspections and we will be announcing the opening date in the next few days. Don't miss the chance to join us at Day One Jiu-Jitsu, Newton, Massachusetts. We still have a few spots available on the second batch of our early bird registration. So we hope to have you joining us and we hope to see you there very soon.
Huge honor to train today at Day One Jiu-Jitsu. Shout out to them.
What are you gonna celebrate tonight? Probably eat a lot of ice cream and cake.
Don't eat that.
Ooh.
Don't
Probably
eat
get some ice cream. I
Don't
think
do
that's
that.
the go-to celebration.
I'm gonna eat. I'm hungry.
Tonight,
them the girls.
Fried chicken.
Let me stop.
Yeah.
Hey, no,
Always fried chicken.
don't say that.
Probably go get a steak or
That's
something.
stereotype.
I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna get like a liter of soda and like a huge burger.
God dang, judo
I'm gonna
people.
go eat some meat and probably drink some milk.
Okay,
Get some barbecue. Go to sleep, honestly. I'm so tired.
Yeah, go to sleep. What the judo people? Well, that's judo people be heavy, bro. Them the heaviest people you ever train with. Judo people? Yeah, but come on, Sarah. You could have said something healthy. Could have said Caesar salad. You could have said some quinoa. And he could have said anything. He could have said anything better than fried chicken. God dang, he set us back a couple years right there. You guys know CP, he live in Switzerland. So just so you know, they be racist over there too. They be racist everywhere, honestly.
Oh, welcome to Switzerland. Would you like to have a passport? Ah, you are German, French, Italian. Welcome to Switzerland. It's just like your country, but a little bit better. I can tell you are not from here, but you look like one of the good ones. Where are you from? Zurich. But no, like where are you really from? You speak German so good. Did you learn that in Istanbul at the bazaar? Look, you can enter the country and work here, just don't date my daughter. Look, don't take it personally, but we have an immigration problem in this country. There are too many foreigners. Oh, Polizei, there's a black man in the house and he is threatening me.
That sounds like America right there. That sounds just like America. Where's Carol? Is Carol here? Carol gave me some candy. Let me go to big mode real quickly. She gave me some candy to eat on the live stream. So, I'd be trying to diet, but Carol be sabotaging us. So she gave me some candy. Can you guys see that? Carol be giving us too much candy. I wish we call her a snack lady at the gym. I need to record all of the snacks she be bringing. So I'm gonna wait for Carol. If Carol jump on today, I'll eat the candy. But if Carol doesn't jump on, I'm not gonna eat the candy. So Carol, where are you?
That rolled into RAF, which was another incredible event. These guys, Chad Bronstein, Izzy Martinez, Eric Bischoff,
call it the candy lady.
Hulk Hogan.
New York,
they have put something together that is very special. I watched that. The crowd in Tampa was very hot. The fights or the matches roll right into each other very quick. Not a lot of fluff, not a lot of filler, not a lot of time wasting. And then you've got, how they built these fight cards, if you want to call them, or match cards, whatever you want to say. I feel like they found the secret sauce. You've got, the Olympians, you've got the All-Americans, you've got the national champions, you've got the guys from overseas. That satisfies the appetite of the hardcore wrestling fan. And then you've got Colby Covington versus Dylan Dennis. And then you've got Armin Tsarukyan versus Giorgio Poulos. You've got the MMA fans tuning in. You've got the BJJ fans tuning in. You've got the wrestling fans tuning in. You've got the UFC fans tuning in. And in the end, Colby Covington defeats Dylan Dennis. And in the end, Armin Tsarukyan defeats Giorgio Poulos. And it was great theater. And they're rolling. They are rolling. They've got another event in April. They've got the May event that we talked about last week with Gable Steveson. It's a nice little counter. And I can tell you over on Uncrown, the traffic, whenever there's an RAF, kills it. They were number one. Of all the events on Saturday, they were number one. That rolled into RAF.
It's crazy. UFC could have done this, but they created Power Slap and UFC BJJ. Well, I watch my calories, but maybe it's gonna be super heavy. See, look, I got self-control. This candy's staying here until Carol jumps on the live stream. Says me, if I found out I was 2% Brazilian. He might be 2%. I don't know. Hey. Brazilians always dancing. Even the president, the presidential candidate was dancing. We saw the video. My Brazilians be dancing. We got Izaki in South Korea. What he doing over there? Okay, that looks good. Was that Wagyu? We got a good Korean barbecue over here, though. I'm pretty happy with what we got over here. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Okay.
I've known about Little Jacob and all the Pedigree guys for a very long time. Been competing against those guys since white belt. Obviously, since he's won trials, I was kind of hoping to get the match there, but it didn't happen. So, what better time than who's number one? You can expect some exciting wrestling, a lot of good scrambles, and me getting to his back and strangling him.
I hate when people say strangle. I hate when people. I blame Dana here for all that.
I'm looking forward to fight. Well, Dorian obviously is my first fight. We've had a match before at 66 kilos. That weight class was tough for me to reach. And it was a fun fight. Looking forward to have my revenge. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a nice match for everybody to watch. I'm always going after the submission and trying to give the people a lot of entertainment, give them what they want. And especially with the Who's Number One rule set, I think it fits very well to my game. It's always real explosive and creative.
You know that Who's Number One 155-pound division should be pretty good.
What in the?
Did I have this clip? Where was it? I can't find it. Anyway, Tyler Perry here in Atlanta. You know, Tyler Perry got money. So he was gonna donate. I think he tried to donate around $250,000 via gift cards to TSA workers, but I think they were asked to give the gift cards back, so you can't even help people. What's wrong with this country? Remember when you used to be able to help people when they were struggling?
What in the haberdasheries and hemoglobin is going on here? TSA workers at Atlanta airport reportedly asked to return gift cards from Tyler Perry. Why can't y'all let these people eat? Let these people eat and get money. Do you know how TSA can make our lives a living hell while we travel? Let these people eat. It was already out here yelling at us as soon as we walk up to the goddamn line. Put your ovaries in one bin, put your ball sack in a separate bin. I know you got both of them at all times. But if I was TSA, I would act like I don't know what they talking about. Hell no. I'm gonna need you to return the gift cards. Gift cards? What gift card?
Yeah, what gift card?
The gift card.
I ain't see no gift card. I got
talking
the
about
cards.
the Target gift card.
I ain't see no gift
I ain't
card.
been to Target in a minute.
What gift card you talking about? Put the card in my
bullshit. I ain't been to Target ever since. Shit. I ain't got no Target gift card. The Tyler Perry gift cards that you received. Oh, Tyler Perry, the writer, director, actor, and producer. You don't have no damn gift cards. Tyler Perry gave you all gift cards. Gave who gift cards? Gave who gift cards?
I ain't get no gift card.
Me and who? My family? Because if Tyler Perry would ever give my mom a gift card, she would go crazy. You understand that? He ain't gave us no gift cards.
Yeah, but
Tyler Perry gave
politicians
TSA
begin lobby.
gift cards. You work at TSA.
Politicians can take a gift card, though.
Man, they gave out gift cards at the last TSA staff meeting.
And they'll take the gift card and they still get their paycheck.
And then, you know, they was bullshitting at the school.
They gonna make sure one thing for sure, they gonna get their paycheck.
Like, nah, not my son, but I know he'd be fighting on the low.
Them senators,
I wasn't here for the gift card exchange. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, I don't like how you talking to me, man.
The politicians gonna get their paycheck. I ain't never seen no. They ain't going no 2 weeks without their paycheck. And then their insider trading, they be making out like a bandit over there. And they'll take the gift cards. They'll take everything. What's wrong with this country? Amit says marriage is scary because what if he doesn't agree with the floor plans? Now, I believe Mika Galval is in Brazil right now. Hopefully he goes back to take care of that baby, but you know, whatever. Sarah said leave the baby alone, but I'm trying to make sure the baby got a daddy. I'm just worried the baby ain't got no daddy, Sarah. That's all I'm worried about. I'm just worried about that baby. I believe Jay Robinson passed away. We talked about that yesterday. It says Jay Robinson was an assistant at the University of Iowa from 1972. That's before a lot of us. Through 1984. That's still before a lot of us. I'm trying to make sure that baby got a daddy. I'm trying to keep Mika Galval accountable, Sarah. Who else trying to keep him accountable? That man, he might be visiting his other family, though. 72 to 84 alongside Dan Gable. The Gable-Robinson duo took the Hawkeyes to new heights, winning 7 of 8 NCAA titles from 77 to 84, while Gable was head coach. Robinson was hired as Minnesota's head coach during the 86 to 87 season, leading the Golden Gophers to NCAA titles in 2001, 2002, and 2007. I didn't know that. Robinson passed away March 29th. R.I.P., sir. Them heroes getting old, man. We talked about the who's number one. Oh, that's going to be tonight. Oh, why don't nobody mark it? They don't tell you the date. They need to, the videos we just watched with Espinoza and who else was on there? Whoever else was on there. The Mattia kid. They need to put the date on there because we don't know the date because they put it on. It's going to be 7:30 Eastern time. That's when we be training. We're training at that time period. So I'm probably going to miss that. They put it at the worst time. Put it on the weekend.
War in Iran. How many American deaths are you willing to have in this war?
Advised.
Well, as I said before, when you have conflicts like this, you always have death. And I was at Dover yesterday. I met the parents, and they were unbelievable people. They were unbelievable people, but they all had one thing in common. They said to me one thing, every single one, finish the job, sir. Please finish the job. And I'll leave you at that. Thank you very much, everybody.
I will take that never fucking happened for 500. That absolutely never happened. You didn't talk to every single family, and they did not say finish the job.
It's all the
after their
everybody
child was just killed
be
in
marketing
battle.
bad.
Guys, keep talking about this. Keep speaking up against it before more people die on both sides of the war. No more war with Iran.
I don't know.
Associated with the war in Iran.
Something that we also got to take into account, Sarah, is the algorithm doesn't, if somebody posts something, it doesn't always go directly to, the followers. It might be pushed down. They might not show it till after the event. So it's kind of tough nowadays because the algorithm is not chronological. So they might be showing you things from 2 days ago, 5 weeks ago, 10 months ago. You don't know what's going to show up on your algorithm, really. So unless they promote, they probably need to pay to promote their events. But I'm not sure what the Flow Grappling team. Just so you know, the Flow Grappling team is pretty small. Me and Mush met them a few times. Fake news, yeah. Me and Mush met the team. The team is I think 5 people. There's about 5 people on that team, Sarah. And, I don't know about you, but 5 people can't. Yeah, I'm pretty. Yeah, well, it's Trump talking. There's 5 or 6 people on the Flow Grappling team. They can barely do what they're doing, covering stories and flying places. They sent about 2 or 3 people to Pans. That's half the team right there. Then who's number one? Then the whatever next thing, the next Polaris, blah blah blah. There's always something going on.
I mean, I've already fought all of these kids, and we've fought in different rule sets. So now that I'm fighting in WNO rule sets, I'm very excited. There's nothing that's gonna hold me back, so I'm ready to get it back on all these kids. I'm just gonna dominate, so I'm excited to show my skill case and everything that I've been working on in my camp. I'm excited, and I'm going to win. I'm going to be the champion, so it's already there.
We got Bia Mesquita. Look at all these girls over here. And there's a dude in there, too. We got the girl, of course, Brazilian's gonna dance. My Brazilian's gonna dance.
Caneca, uma chaleira, uma colherinha e colherão. Prato raso, prato fundo, garfinho e facão. Pega a visão. E saleiro, açucareiro e uma panela que faz feijão.
Hey, I got the dance down. Hey, they need me over there. They need me over there.
caneca, uma chaleira,
They
uma
need me over there.
colherinha e colherão. Prato raso, prato fundo, garfinho.
All right, shout out to them. Who's the other girl over there? Leticia Ribeiro. I gotta do a video on her. I always forget to do one. That's gonna take. These videos take forever. I've been working on one video for about 5 months. I gotta get this done. 4 or 5 months, yeah. Got another kiddo.
I'm always ready to go, and whoever gets in front of me, I just, they're just another person, and I want to go right through them. I wanted to be JP, but I got me and James Ortiz in the finals.
And then how does that go?
I take him like all the times I've took him before.
Oh, damn.
It would mean everything because exactly what I said before is what I've been training for my whole life. So this is the moment.
All right, the kids, seems like mostly the kids are jumping on there.
I stopped trusting people in BJJ gyms a long time ago, and here's why. There was this one gym where I coached and trained at for a while, I'm not going to name the name, where I genuinely thought in the beginning the leadership team, the staff were all open-minded and really, really wanted to win on a world level. But as time went on, I slowly realized that the head coach and the owner saying they were open-minded was just a marketing ploy. They weren't really actually living what they said. All they wanted to do was make money. They didn't want to change, and they were really stuck in their old traditional ways. If you've been around for a long time, you know what I'm talking about. For the people watching this that can relate to what I'm saying, you really learn how to differentiate between bad and good environments. So if you're at a gym where you truly feel comfortable at, and the skill level is good on top of the environment being healthy, stick with your people. I stopped trusting people in BJJ.
Why did he trust people at jiu-jitsu anyway?
They didn't waste their time with this headline right here talking about getting some gift cards back. They spent them doggone gift cards. And I hope they spent it. I hope they spent it, because I would have. You don't have somebody, Tyler Perry done sent his people up here, somebody handed me $1,000 gift card, and I'm supposed to go. Them people, they gift card money was gone that day. Talking about give it back. What planet are y'all living on? And black people give a gift card back? $1,000? You think they ain't gonna buy some dinner?
Nah,
you think they ain't gonna put that money in their gas tank? You think they ain't gonna buy some groceries?
Yeah, buy
or
some
groceries.
shoes
Or something?
Put that on some rent.
Or went online and did something on Amazon with it?
Yeah,
Stop it. Just stop it.
That card gone.
And if you one of them people that gave it back, you love your job too much. You love your job too much, and you're gonna be there a long time. Because ain't no way God, that was a blessing from the Lord himself for Tyler Perry to bring somebody up in there to give you $1,000 gift card, and they
get money back
days later to bring it back. So
I
you
ain't giving
mean to tell me I get $1,000 gift card, and a few days later, after the fact, you telling me, oh yeah, we need
a few days later, money
that.
gone already.
You can't spend that. Are you stupid?
You give them the gift card empty.
This is what makes people crash
I'll get the empty
out.
gift card back.
I know somebody quit behind that. I know somebody somewhere, it might have been one person, but I know for a fact somebody quit when they heard that message. Give it back. That mud been got spent.
Especially here in Atlanta, they spending that.
Been got spent.
That money
Ain't no
yeah.
way. This is dumb.
Yeah, that money got spent.
I usually don't look at the bracket, but it being only 4 men, I already know who's in there. They're very good competitors, but I don't really pay attention too much on who I'm going against. I just take it one match at a time. Just get the job done as efficient as possible. That is my job every time I compete. Be on the mat for as little time as possible.
Shit, that don't work forever. Sometimes you're like, dang, I'm in this match. This match is rough. Let's see. I think we saw most of this yesterday. Oh yeah, we caught up. There's Mush's girlfriend. I think Dan Lucart had something. Let me see what Craig's up to real fast. Is what happened to Not So Sunny? Is she still alive? She's still around? All right, Craig is doing Craig stuff. Where's Sunny at? All right, let's catch up with her.
Okay, so just got done with stem cells today. And what did we do today?
You got a Beyond Stem Cell hydration bag. You got
Where
IV
is
push
she?
stem cells. Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yep.
I'm good to go? Good to work out today?
No, you should not work out today. You should take it easy for about 2 or 3 days.
She's not listening. She's like, I'm not gonna listen. I don't like that song. So listen to your medical professionals. The stem cells moving around. If you start working out, you gotta let the stem cells sit. Where did the stem cells go? And where is she? That look like I don't know where that is. Where you guys think she is right now? She was running in some canyon. I don't know where this girl is. Yeah, who knows? Let's jump around. Eco purple belt versus, is this from Sarah? Oh, she's not purple belt. Eco purple belt versus traditional black belt from Tyler Spangler.
Welcome back, everyone. Today I'm taking on the Ball by Choice Ecological Purple Belt, Tucker. This is a dude you may have seen recently putting his life on the line, all for views, as he's being subjected to bullshit moves I'm putting him through. And this role is going to be no different, as I'm going to test out how good an ecological purple belt is after I've spent my whole life drilling. Now, Tucker isn't your run-of-the-mill purple belt. He competes, and he competes a lot, prioritizing and fetishizing the feet, which would be no issue for me. Now, getting into the actual role, we see I've already taken his back from the wrestling, so ecologically speaking, it's time to go back for the drilling when it comes to wrestling, because I easily kicked him out and I start working on his back. But Tucker does a nice job when he finally hits the mat.
Yeah, the
so he
Craig
creates
Jones.
space and pushing
My
against
man.
my shoulder and my arm, so I can't immediately
got
pass
too many
his
different
guard.
rash
I do send him
guards
out
on.
for
You
the
got
leg
the
drape,
Craig
but
Jones
Tucker's obsessed with donkey guards, so I
shorts
cannot stall
with
here very
the
long. 'cause he's
ex-martial
already
arts
looking to
top.
try and wrap his legs around me. In
I
the
like
transition, I was able
uniformity.
to scoop underneath his hips,
West.
but I left an opening so he can scoop underneath my arm, setting me up for a Kimura. You can see I'm leaning back, and it looks like I may be going for a leg
not a
lock, but
Kimura,
really it's
bro.
just to keep my arm closer to the mat so he can't rip this thing out and
That's not a
submit me.
Kimura.
Now, I found a
Why
way
do
to
you say
relieve the
Kimura?
pressure by rolling forward, but it puts him on top, unless I can get my legs involved to stop him from coming on top. However, I still need to worry about this arm, and I don't want to get armbarred, so I let the Gunner play with my legs, but I'm pushing against his heel so he can never lock something down for too long.
I can't watch these YouTubers. I can't watch jiu-jitsu YouTubers. Sarah still rep ecological, even though ecological hurt her knee. I just can't watch. I can't watch YouTubers, man. I just can't. I can't watch you. I can't do it. Jiu-jitsu YouTubers, I mean. Now let's watch some real purple belts. That looks like a Rotullo twin. Don't they look like a Rotullo twin? The British Rotullo.
Comes out, the aggression goes up.
It's funny how that happens.
Yo, they listen to that American music over here, though. Back pass, though. Yo, they be rocking over there. Good though. British Rotullo's not bad. 11 submissions from oh, I don't want to see that one. Let me see the submissions from the first day. L Stab, what's up?
The fights may now begin.
Hey.
Other side, yes. Other side.
my man enjoying that vacation. This must be absolute, huh? What's that weight class? I don't want to see purple belt. I'm sorry, purple belts. I don't really want to see brown belt. Oh, there's a stud. There's a stud. Ooh, who's that? Wait a second. Let me see her. Do I know that girl? No, I don't know that girl. Let's see who that girl is for research purposes. I think I saw a stud on there, LL Snap. I saw a stud for you. Oh, she might be from Marcio Andre. Yeah, I think she's from Marcio Andre. My man, LL Snap like his studs. Not this girl's not a stud. It's the next girl. This the stud. Sometimes they steal your boxes. Yo, you wearing my boxes right now? We zooming through this. I don't want to see purple belt. This is how I watch jiu-jitsu. Now Peter Frank is good. He good though. That guy's good. I think he went up to Masters 3 though. That kid from France is good too. The black kid. He been training at AOJ. Where the demon at? I don't know. He was on the live stream a little bit, but we had to get it. We had to exercise him out of here. Uh-oh, black kid. Where the black kid? Uh-oh, black kid. It's legal. AOJ didn't teach you how to get out of that? Oh, AOJ didn't teach you how to get out of that? Let me go to black belt. Let's see the real. Let's see the real guys. I don't gotta fast forward to black belt. I don't know where Josiah at. If we talk about Grippo enough, he'll pop up. Is that Malachi? That might be Malachi down there. No, it is Malachi.
Could I have the professor from
Stud love. I blame LL Snap. He the one that put us up on studs. Hey, Malachi, did you like that, man? Yo, Nolan, a big dude. Got that omoplata armbar? Yeah. Oh. Man, he did that one? I don't know. Much didn't seem to agree too much with that, though. Oh, that's Jao Mendez. That's the kid that won Worlds last year. So Cole tapped that guy. Who's that from ALJB? Pato is tapping everybody. There's Jacare in the background. Oh, new young Jacare. Yeah, but you the one that was hyping up Bro Rilla though, bro. We didn't forget about Bro Rilla. You hyped her up a little bit too much. Let's zoom through this one. Don't pull guard on these Brazilians like that. Well, they might both be Brazilian. You can't even grab Tyner's leg. That man too strong. You can't even pull that leg up. You gotta leave her in the bargain bin. You got it. I can't get Glorilla, but I can get Brorilla. Brorilla rough though, man. That ain't the same. You saw they need to jump on Tynan, man. He too strong. How you that much stronger than everybody? Team Glorilla. I gotta show you who he's talking about so you guys can see. Ooh. Okay, just tap, girl. Tap, girly. Tap, girly. You're sitting in it. Oh, she got out of it. She gonna go back into it? Oh no. Wait, who gets it? You know that leg too big to grab. When Gabrielle put that knee down, that's it. You ain't getting that leg no more. She too big. You should have did that to Sarah Gaval.
Dá ritmo, Libera, dá ritmo. Vamos, aumenta o ritmo, Libera, vamos. Vai tirar lá e começa. Solta abaixo, tirar lá e começa. Entra lá embaixo, vamos lá. Abaixa a painada,
They got midgets in Barbados? I didn't know that. Dang. Ooh. The big boys. Got that man spread out. It don't make sense how strong Tynan is, bro. He be ragdolling people. Where's you saw that? Where you saw that? They be doing some stuff. You like, man, that ain't right. None of that was right. Flow Grappling, you gotta edit these videos a little bit better. Flo, you need to edit these a little bit faster. But man, I gotta zoom. Look how much I gotta zoom through this. That's Kevin Carrasco. That Mikey beat. I think that's Kevin Carrasco. I could be wrong. Did you catch him with ankle lock? Let me find Bro Rilla for you guys so you can see what LL Snap trying to get. Now, once you see Bro Rilla, you're like, I don't know about that, LL Snap. Is this her? That's not her. That's her, but that's not her real account. That's the fan. This is the fan page. That's who LL Snap trying to talk us up. I don't know about that.
They wanna know.
She got better waves than me.
They wanna know.
He said just get rid of all the tattoo, put a wig on her. There you go. Budget Glorilla. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. That's a lot of work. She gonna need a new suspension.
Boy, don't do that. I'll take you through that.
No, that's not. I can't find Barilla's real account.
Are you talking about I need to go sell some ass?
She sound like Strap from
Bro, motherfuckers will pay a whop for your shit. That's what you need to start doing. If you sell them legs and thighs and ass and titties, bitch, you gonna get paid. Are you talking about I need to go sell some ass?
I don't know about that. She look rough, man. That's a fixer upper right there.
Now, finesse. You want to sit here and talk about me selling ass, but you the one got the biggest booty. And you the one got the tummy tuck. Ho, you the one over there looking like a coke bottle, bitch. You need to go sell some ass, get sure got a jail, ho. Keep me up your motherfucking mentions. How you can't get mad at me that every label drop you, bitch. But if you want to go there, we can go there. Cause you ain't hitting no shit, bro. You only spread about 5,000 to 6,000, ho. We in the same boat too, really, to be honest.
Oh, snap. Crazy. This man crazy. I don't know. That's too much work for me. I can't find a real account. Where's the real account at? Yeah, I can't find a real account. Yeah, I don't know which one it is. She might be off of there. Oh, got me clicking on Amazon ad by accident. What's this? Oh, uh-oh. Can you play this? We'll play a little bit of this. World's Strongest Man PED stack. What are you on?
You guys want to know, and it's time for me to tell you. I joined the Enhanced Games.
But I also said she got to leave Simpleton, though. She got to leave there. I will give her a try. I will give her a shot, but she got to leave Simpleton. That's a deal breaker for me.
Because I'm sick of half transparency and pretending that things like this don't exist. When I walk through the Olympia, I walk through the Arnold, we see every teenager in the building doing some sort of illicit substance. Who are we hiding it from? At this point, I feel like we're just hiding it from their moms. But let's dive into it. Let's talk about what the goal of Enhanced actually is. I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to take leading into the Enhanced Games and what I took to become the world's strongest man. And it might surprise you. This is no holds barred. This is not clickbait. This is education, and education I think is really important. That could really help someone's health, but it could also really hurt someone's health done wrong. And we're going to talk about that. We're headed off to the gym to go train. But before I give you any more information, I do want to highlight, I'm not a doctor. I'm not telling you what to do. I just want to be transparent about what I do. And if with anything, when it comes to games, clean have been approved by major health organizations to be put in a human body. This means some sort of approval for some sort of purpose. Hormones, they are allowed. Research compounds are not allowed. Peptides, some are allowed, some are not allowed.
My man had to multitask, get his cardio in and do this YouTube video.
All of these things are taken at different times for different people. When it comes to these categories of things we're allowed to take, they all of course started and were invented for really productive reasons. When we talk hormones, exogenous hormones were created for people with hormone issues, with thyroid issues, with delayed puberty, with difficulty during menopause. And of course, when you put these things into a healthy body, it has other effects. Now, the side effects that happen when you take them exogenously to increase your levels from natural are similar side effects to what people would get to take them from very low levels up to normal levels. So it's not like we experience this range of side effects that is incredibly intense and extraordinary. It's just some people in certain circumstances say that those side effects are better than the side effects of the condition that I'm experiencing. Now, Enhanced Games isn't a free pass to put whatever we feel like in our bodies. We're limited to things that have been approved for human use for any reason. Now, this means that animal substances are out. It means that research compounds are out. It means that a lot of peptides are out. Not all peptides, because they're not a new thing like a lot of people want to think. Insulin is the most common peptide, incredibly effective. But things like BPC, TB500, CJC, they are not approved for human use yet. Therefore, we cannot use them in preparation for the Enhanced Games. We can use supplements and we can use medications so long as they have a use in the human body and it's overseen by a doctor. Important thing to recognize is that all of the things that are approved for human use have been approved because for people in certain circumstances, the benefits of taking these things outweigh the conditions and the downsides of not taking them. This doesn't mean that it's inherently healthy for normal, healthy people to take them, but it does mean that the side effects aren't so severe that nobody should take them under any circumstances, but this is a big gray area. Come with me, we'll keep chatting. Now, I'm going to tell you things that are pretty obvious. Three categories that we're allowed to take: supplements, medications, hormones. They were all designed for a medical reason to improve people's lives. Hormones were designed to replace hormones in people who are deficient because of delayed puberty, because of menopause, because of aging men and testosterone decline, because of a thyroid issue, a variety of reasons where declining hormone levels lead to fatigue, low muscle mass, irritability, a whole range of things. Supplements, of course, vitamins.
Shout out to my menopause crew. Let me go big mode real fast. Kadil, look. I got this for you, Carol. I told Carol I'll eat it on the live stream. Let me eat it real fast. She tried to get me to eat it yesterday. I was like, Carol, let me wait till the live stream. And cook. I have not cooked. I put it in the freezer, but I will cook. Carol said she want me to cook on the live stream. All right, I'm opening. I think mine melted a little bit, Carol. It's all over the thing, the package. Carol. So Carol gave me some. She gave me some food to cook too. Carol's like, all right, here's how you cook it, Alec. Okay. I don't know if I'll film that on the live stream. I'm not ready for that just yet. Yeah, you don't worry. You're gonna get some candy. I smushed it. Yeah, I smushed it. Air fryer. Yeah. All right, here we go. Carol said I smushed it. I'm smacking. That's how you know I'm eating it. That's not bad. Chef hat. So far, I got a bonnet and a chef hat. That's good. So, you know I ate it. You know them CEOs, McDonald's CEO that was spitting out the food? I ate that. It was good, Carol. Thank you. So now Carol said I got to cook on the live stream. I got to get a chef hat first. I'm put the chef hat on in my apron. And then I'll start cooking. Thank you, Carol. I told you I would do it. That was good. Oh, you guys can't even see.
We're treating some sort of condition, illness, whatever. But one thing that I've always found interesting is when does illness begin and when does loss of optimization end? Because those things are not the same. We have these cutoffs for a variety of conditions.
Let's see what he takes.
Now, let me tell you exactly what I used to win World's Strongest Man. Right, so I can't be clear enough. Don't do this. This is not my advice to you. This is just transparency for me that I think is lacking. And again, who are we hiding this from? All of the kids are doing it right now, and if they're not doing it, it's because their friends have ultimately not been able to convince them it seems right. So, to win World's Strongest Man, simple as this. 500 milligrams of testosterone a week, 300 milligrams of NPP a week, 100 milligrams of Masteron a week, that's it. Take a look at me when I won World's Strongest Man. I didn't look like someone who was on a whole bunch of stuff, and it's true because optimizing performance can't be at the expense of your health. I've taken more in the past, and since World's Strongest Man, I've tried taking more because you think pushing more is going to do more, but it's not true. As soon as your health starts to suffer, your performance starts to suffer as well. Now, coming into Enhanced Games, I'm going to do a few extra things just to see, can I get the most out of my body by committing to a few new things. So, I'm going to up my dose of testosterone from 500 milligrams a week to 750 milligrams a week.
I'm going to get an
stick at 300 milligrams of NPP. I'm not going to take Masteron because that's not on the approved list. I'm taking 60 milligrams of Adderall only on heavy competition days. I have a prescription for this, and it's quite variable in what I can.
I told you Adderall's performance enhancing.
On
I told you Adderall's performance enhancing. That's what Aaron Brooks got caught with Vyvanse still. Snap, she gonna have all that candy in your bag before you leave.
Dropping the doses of Adderall. I've spent days at my kitchen counter crying for reasons that I cannot explain because it made me so anxious and nervous. So there are negative sides to this, and I want to talk about that in a second. I'm going to add in Halo. Halo can be really good for strength, 50 milligrams a day. I'm going to add in Anadrol, 100 milligrams a day. I'm not going to go into any detail on what these substances do. If you want to Google them, go for your life. But I'm not here to give advice. I'm just here to tell you that's what I'm doing. When it comes to the other enhanced athletes who have never taken any performance enhancements before, I know for a fact their doses are substantially less, but I can't really talk about what they are. And frankly, they're individualized, so I can't even give you an exact read on what that is. I also can't tell you what Thor chooses to do or not to do, or if he's choosing to do anything. I'll leave that to him. But that's what I'm going to do. I think this transparency is really important, and the education is really important. And part of the education is, why is this thing so stigmatized? And I want to talk about the actual numbers of this.
I feel like Gordon Ryan needs to do this. He's retired. He needs to do that. Show us what he's using. Too many shots? Yeah, well. We got one more video. I'm not sure if we'll hang on too long. Actually, let's see how much time I got. I got a little bit of time. It says $1 versus $1 million jiu-jitsu gym. Which one's the million? ALJ's the $1 million gym? Who got the $1 gym?
This is one of the most expensive jiu-jitsu gyms in the world. And for this video, I flew across the world to check out 4 different price ranges of gyms. The high-end video, I flew across the world to check out 4 different price.
He think Marcelo Garcia gym is that expensive? Carol. Yeah, Carol gonna make sure you're gonna have some snacks or something. The snack lady. Marcelo Garcia, he could have picked AOJ for the best and most expensive gym, or Gracie University. Marcelo's, I don't think that was right, picking Marcelo's gym like that.
Ranges of gyms. The high-end gym in New York, which has one of the best coaches in the world, the mid-tier gym in Miami, which is still the cheapest gym in the region, and a cheap gym in Europe, a talent factory that has produced a 17-year-old that is already medaling at the highest stages. But first, let's head to the first location.
Starting with the $1 gym.
And with that, I meant literally a $1 gym.
Okay, this won't work. Let's go to the first real gym.
And that second location is going to be Delta Jiu-Jitsu in Amersfoort, the Netherlands. A young and up-and-coming team that has already produced one of the best talents in the world. 17-year-old Jona Oldhaven, who already became second in the Europeans.
Hey, what belt though?
I want to find out if price also means quality. And that's why this gym fits perfectly. For only 60 euros a month, you train in one of the best young teams in Europe.
Because you're now still 17 years old.
Yes, I'm turning 18 next month. First year as an adult, not as a juvenile anymore.
They are competition focused, and for this training we did a lot of leg locks, which of course in competition is extremely important. My goals for this training, number 1 was to of course see how they train, but number 2, I want to roll with Jona to see how good he actually is.
Training has been good, really high level so far, doing some sort of a modification on Telerifa, which, I mean, as you can see, I'm not that good in, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna learn.
And then when it was time to roll, my god, his open guard was extremely good and he ended up leg locking me from pretty much every position. Coming from MMA, open guard is not something which I train a lot, but even if I did, it wouldn't have helped in this situation.
What are some of the accomplishments you've had so far in Jiu-Jitsu?
I've got second at Pans Nogi, second at Euros Nogi, 3 times Dutch champion,
right there?
like a lot of experience in local tournaments.
I don't know any of these people.
I'm gonna film the next round.
Crying already.
And then lastly for gym number 2, we are going to watch some of the footage between me and Jona. But first, this video is sponsored by X Martial. X Martial has over 100.
I don't know who the coach is over here. I can't stand YouTubers, man. Am I a YouTuber?
Beautifully. Then the second time I tried it again, I didn't get it, and he ended in top mount. Beautifully done by Jona.
I'm gonna skip.
Next,
we're skipping to the next gym.
Find the cheapest gym there, and that turned out to be the most expensive. Our flight to specific in what they do, and with the price range, it's going to be very hard to top this with the next 2 gyms. And for the next location, we're hopping on a 10-hour flight to Miami.
Why'd he go to Miami? He on vacation.
For the third tier, I went to one of the most expensive cities in the world and then tried to find the cheapest gym there, and that turned out to be Ground Game Theory.
My name is Carmichael Leva. I'm the owner of Ground Game Theory. We have a no-gi jiu-jitsu program in Miami, Florida.
After arriving a little bit late, I joined the training, and they were going to do this training with the ecological approach, which is also something, if you see my Georgia series, what I did there. There you're not focused on just drilling the whole time, you're gonna do everything with live action. So for example, now we started here from the single leg position, and we're only gonna start from that position, and then we need to problem solve whilst trying to learn.
What if you don't know what to do?
And if you're wondering why I'm wearing such a weird outfit for a training,
and look at this guy. Look
trying to single leg position.
You see this big boy right here? You can't even see him.
Only gonna start from that position, and then we need to problem solve whilst trying to learn. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing,
you see this big guy right here? Let me zoom in. if you do the wrong technique on that big guy, you might, if that big guy move wrong, your knee might snap off. No shout out to Ecological right now. If they mopped it, probably not, Carol. But listen, if that big dude, if you do this with new people, they might move wrong, snap your leg off, snap their own leg off. You don't know what these people will do. And people in Miami roll crazy. You can't do Ecological in Miami. It's too dangerous. Imagine if you try to do Ecological at fight sports. You're not gonna make it out of there. You're not gonna make it out of there normally. Go try to do some Ecological with Cyborg. See how that's gonna work. That ain't gonna Cyborg gonna slam your neck into the ground. You ain't gonna be able to walk afterwards.
A weird outfit for training. I forgot my clothing. I just had arrived in Miami. I didn't have anything, so
he said he forgot his clothes. How you forget your no-gi? He ain't bring no no-gi stuff. This man was not prepared for this video.
Where else than Walmart, bought some clothing and then went straight to the gym. I was paired up this training with Dorian, one of the nicest people I've ever met in a gym. He was a purple belt and he just completely destroyed me the entire training. I think this is going to be a theme you see quite often in these videos.
What makes this gym different from every single gym or place you've trained at so far?
These guys here are doing something totally different than every other gym in Miami. I'm sure you know what like ecological approach is and the whole CLA approach.
No,
I feel like I've gotten so much better since I started.
We don't know what it is.
We went through a lot of different positions. Standing up on the ground and doing this ecological approach was really interesting. It really taught me a lot and it was good to see how different people apply this new meta in jiu-jitsu.
There's a lot of gyms in Miami, as you know, so we had to carve out our own niche. And what I found is that there's very little no-gi only programs here. A lot of the schools that do no-gi also have half of their program in gi jiu-jitsu. So I wanted to close that gap. So we don't do any gi jiu-jitsu whatsoever. It's all no-gi, and we're competition focused.
The training here costs $175.
They competition focused. I've been to Miami. I ain't never heard of that team. Is it marketing scheme? And listen, them people ain't gonna win no tournament with no ecological. I'm telling you right here, they ain't gonna win with no ecological. The Tesla training theory. You know, Ellis not be saying the wrong name.
A month, which compared to the other gym, for example, in the Netherlands, was extremely expensive. But in the region, this was the cheapest one I could find. Most gyms were way over $200 a month. And now into the live rolling against the one and only Dorian. He absolutely dominated me, went to top mount and then got me in a back position.
This guy is a beginner too, Sarah. He don't need to train ecological.
Position is one of my better moves.
You need to learn
and I managed
fundamentals.
to do so in the first instance, but I didn't get out of it fully. I managed to get in top mount position and then it was my job to get out of it.
He didn't even bring clothes. He had to run to Walmart real fast.
In open guard I held my own a little bit more, tried some flashy moves just for fun as well.
Florida, it's not the cheapest region. Prices are expensive, but this was one of the more cheaper gyms, more affordable gyms. Yeah. Do you see a difference in the type of people that come because of that?
I like to think it's not so much the price, but the product, and I try to keep it affordable just because of how horrible this economy is.
We then ended up finishing the training with more live rounds with Dorian, and he just completely destroyed me even more. But I just saw online that he just got his brown belt, so comment congratulations Dorian in the comments. Once again, my experience at the gym was great. Everybody was extremely down to earth, and for the price range you get the ecological approach, which is just the new meta, and you know you're gonna get the best training possible. So it is an amazing gym. And then it was time to hop on an airplane for one last time. A 3.5 hour flight to the one and only New York.
That man, he just stayed on the East Coast. It's expensive to go from Europe over there to America. I guess he couldn't make it to West Coast.
I was going to train at one of the best gyms in New York, owned by the one and only Marcelo Garcia, where a month-to-month contract costs $350 a month. And I'm gonna try and find out if that is worth the price. I ended up joining the morning class, which was not taught by Marcelo Garcia, but by another coach who was also extremely good. They have about 7 jiu-jitsu lessons a day, which is a lot in gi and in no-gi.
I moved here in 2012 to train full-time at this gym. The reason for that is just Mainly it was because of Marcelo. Marcelo's my favorite
there.
grappler. He still is. He always will be my favorite grappler.
Just as a reference, a Marcelo Garcia seminar usually costs around $150. So for a little more than double that price, you get to train in his gym every
day. They ain't got nobody at Marcelo's. They used to have like all these high-level guys over there. I don't think nobody over there. The last guy over there, Mateus Denise, done moved to Jersey.
Single day as many times as you want. And the location is also in New York, which just on average is one of the most expensive cities on earth. Despite all of that, it is still one of the most expensive jiu-jitsu gyms in the world. But of course, it does have the Marcelo Garcia name, one of the best jiu-jitsu athletes of all time.
And his jiu-jitsu is amazing in my opinion, not just because he's good at jiu-jitsu, but because of the way he approaches jiu-jitsu. He's very aggressive, he goes after it.
And once again, the coach approached the class with the ecological approach, which is just becoming the meta and the norm in a lot of big gyms. He was really obsessed with the way to do this. He ended up giving me almost 30 minutes of his time where he just talked about the way he would approach classes. He was almost obsessed in doing it this way. He's been doing it for years and just trying to make it better.
So I'm not against sharing solutions, but it's all about what are we trying to do to the person? What are we trying to prevent them from doing? So I'm really wanting to focus the students' attention on that.
And now into the last part, the live action rolling. He ended up getting the first hook, but that was not big problem yet. I just needed to get out of it. I kept my balance, and then eventually he got me to the floor. I rolled back to my knees, trying to posture up again.
Yo, it's
he was
empty
stuck
over
to
there.
my hips. I tried to keep doing the AB,
Marcelo gym
trying
used
to
to be
get on my
packed.
knees, pushing his knees away, and then eventually, once again, postured up and managed to stand up.
The students now, I think, are advancing way faster than...
No, they're not, man. Let me show you Marcelo. He's not there. He moved to Hawaii. But let me show you his gym when he was there. Here's how it used to be when Marcelo was there.
Basically. I feel like I have to be here. It's something
Look
that
how
I
packed
wish
it used
so
to be
much,
when
so I
Marcelo was there.
cannot give a slack. I cannot be like, oh, I'm not going today.
Look how
or
packed
just
that
take
school
1 week
was.
off. I feel like
Look how many
so many
students-
people come here because
Now Marcelo not there. It's empty in there. Everybody kind of left New York City, to be honest. Yeah, everybody went to Houston, man. I don't know why. I guess they got tired. They got tired of Miami, so they went to Houston this year, man. They went to the rodeo. They done messed up. They messed up your city while you were gone. They done messed up all your city.
explained to me what was jiu-jitsu, and then I went to
Look how many people used to be there.
train with me, and then he make us feel so much at home. I felt like
They used to have John Satava, Adam Beniune, that's Gianni Grippo. They had Bernardo Fria was there. They used to have a lot of people back then. They ain't got none of them people no more. Was there anything else I wanted to see? Oh, BJ ruined my life. Let me check this out real fast, and that might be it for me.
I got my purple belt. It means I'm officially a tough guy. If you doubt me, I've even got a certificate to prove it. I turned 45 this year, and to get purple belt has taken me almost 8 years.
Yeah, Tanoko was there.
Cumulative grappling. The truth is, the wear and tear has made me think about quitting.
Dylan Dennis,
to be honest, in my first role after
Manser,
graduating, I managed to
Dominica.
pop my knee.
I mean, there's a ton of people
and
there.
I spent the last 2 weeks walking around with a knee brace on. It's really got me reflecting on whether this sport is really worth it. My body is absolutely battered. In this episode, I want to take you back to why I started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, what I've learned along the way, and how I've generally managed to avoid injuries and a specialized Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gym. And I just preferred that fluidity and being able to be a bit more wrestling based with the skills that I've got. So if you're not familiar with why I started martial arts so late, as a boy growing up, I always wanted to learn mixed martial arts.
Your life part.
Beat me up, and that was my eureka moment. I needed to learn this martial art so that no one.
You got to
throw me
edit,
around.
people.
What
Edit
should
your
you
videos,
expect from
people.
your first
Edit your videos.
territory? You are going to get a sore back. You are going to get sore muscles. You are going to sometimes creak when you get out of bed. This is just something that is unavoidable. And you can see this if you go on any forums. When it comes to recovery, you need to get some fundamentals locked in to minimize it. The first one, of course, is sleep. This is absolutely key. Second is nutrition. You've got to be having enough protein, getting those macro and micronutrients in. And the third one is making sure you just have enough recovery to get over the sparring sessions. Until you've got all those locked in, forget about ice baths, IR saunas, forget about peptides. You have to get the fundamentals locked in. There's something I forgot to mention as well. Make sure if you want to prevent injuries, tap fast. In fact, funny story, when I started, I used to be called panic tap by my first coach because I didn't want to get injured. Do I regret that? No. If I see someone grabbing my heel and I know it's going to end up
but they're going there for a spring break,
knees, I'll just tap. I've already lost the position.
I don't know why.
There's no ego for me. I'm not competing, so, well, who cares? So the question you're probably thinking is, now I've got purple belt, am I going to quit? Of course not. Guys, I've come this far, I'm not going to quit. The truth is, I'm an entry-level purple belt. I at least want to get to the point where I'm a good purple belt, a legit, respected purple belt. For me, that's probably going to take 2 or 3 years more hard training. After that, I'm going to be thinking, well, I've got this far, I want to get brown belt. Why would I stop? Although it damages your body, it is great fun. You meet some really cool people. You can do it all around the world. And above all else, it's really good for the old mental health. In fact, it's probably the best thing I've found for keeping myself in check. The last thing I want to leave you with is my next experiment. Because of all these injuries and aches and pains, I'm going to be testing 2 peptides, BCP157 along with TB500.
I don't support none of that stuff. If you want to take it, go ahead. But I don't support that stuff. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? I think that was it for today. We had a light day today. We couldn't find where Sunny is. Gordon Ryan's wife or whatever she is. I don't know what she is. Was there anything else we talked about? We talked about Bernardo's new school. We talked about Meregali's new school. Yeah, that's basically it. Cheaper prices? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Well, yeah, I ain't taking nothing for cattle. You guys can take it. Go ahead. Now, LL Snapper could probably tell you if it's okay to take for human. What did Dan Lukehart say? He said 316 people signed up for OC Orange County Open. Pathetic. Right in the heart of the so-called hotbed of jiu-jitsu. Schools around here are by and large accidentally placing lower ceilings on their students. If you want to have your students strive for the best, they need to be in IBJJF. You sent me a video. Okay, give me 1 second. It's not only about you and another person slapping, bumping, and figuring out who is better. It's learning the rules, its processes and procedures, how to work the system in your favor, learning the athletes who frequent IBJJF, playing their ranking system, learn the career refs' names and tendencies and more. Surround yourself with like-minded people. That costs a lot of money, Mr. Dan Lukehart. Just to do these tournaments, you're paying $200 per tournament. I see schools that have not produced a single high-level athlete overload local tournaments with their students, so it looks like their school is amazing when they win a BS team trophy. It means zero. When these people enter pans or worlds, they get killed. They are just a warm-up round for the elites. We are in the era of haves and have-nots, and all you need to do is adjust in which camp you self-identify. Get on the path, fix the stuff that's wrong if it doesn't work out, and start climbing the freaking ladder. So nowadays, if you want to win, you kind of do need to, go to the teams that are more tournament savvy. Yeah, it ain't 2012 anymore. You don't have, you got professional people competing, basically professional. And you got some superheroes out there. I mean, if you want to beat Tynan or Pato or some of these guys, you gotta be focused. You can't beat them half-assed. You just can't. You're gonna get messed up if you go out there. Yeah, 2012. Even at 2012, that might have been. I think it had already ended before 2012. Much to be honest. It's still respected, but not as much as it used to be. Honestly, no tournament gets respect. ADCC don't have respect as much respect as it used to have. IBJF don't have as much respect. We need a real organization, a real nonprofit organization that we need. Much need to do this. Much needs to do that. Honestly, they just got behind the times. They let other tournaments kind of beat them on the professional circuit, kind of. Y'all can't pay me enough. we might get there, Mush. It takes time to build that stuff. Yeah, they kind of were behind the times in paying their athletes, the world champions, and they were behind on everything. They were behind on paying people. They were behind on social media. They were behind on the ranking system. They're behind on everything, really. All they had to do was let people do heel hooks and nogi and pay the black belts. Yeah. If they had done that, well, they needed to do that a couple years ago, but they just didn't. So other tournaments kind of took their lunch, really. And a lot of their athletes had to go over to nogi, and it's still happening. Look at Mayram. He went to nogi. Who else went to nogi? Some of the other guys still do gi and nogi. Pato, Baby Shark still do gi and nogi. Mayram basically went over. He still does gi and nogi, but he's going to nogi now. Most of those guys, they have to go to nogi, really, if they want to, kind of get that big payday. Even at Masters, some of these guys we link up, and you can tell they're not medium heavy. They're cutting a ton of weight, or their own. Well, Masters, and you know what, IBJF, because they make more money with Masters and kids, they're never going to test in those divisions. They're not going to test juveniles. They're not going to test Masters. They barely test adult. These people got the system. They gamed the system. We read that yesterday. How, they, by the time Europeans hits, they get off whatever they're on, and then they get their natural testosterone back, and they cruise through worlds, and then they jump back on whatever they were on before, and then they just do that. Much as after my first year black belt, I stopped caring. Yeah, it's tough, Honestly, IBJJ, I'm not saying, I'm sure USA Judo does some underhanded stuff, but USA Judo does seem to care about their sport more than IBJJF does. And Jiu-Jitsu really is fractured. You got too many kind of kingdoms. You got the ADCC kingdom, you got the IBJF kingdom, CJI kingdom, and then you got Flow Grappling. Flow Grappling just does. Imagine if you had a Flow Grappling got more power than most of these people. Standardization. Well, it comes at a cost though, because those tests are really expensive, and then you need people to administer the tests, and then they have to keep investing in the tests. So it is tough to have more testing. It just needs to be rehauled, really. Masters with the hormone replacement. Let me read this last post, and that'll be it for me, I think. He says, I have no idea how you can get good and be successful in BJJ without being upfront and honest about your weaknesses. It's shocking to me when top black belts are super sensitive to talking about what they are not good at. Most of us know what we're not good at, hopefully. If you can't be comfortable with your weaknesses, especially as it's related to how it meshes with your opponent's strengths, it becomes exponentially harder to be successful. Well, everybody's got their strengths and weaknesses. And if you want to get to a high level, you got to know your weaknesses and your strengths and how to, cover for them. Rankings and sandbagging and bias. That's something that gets me now. I be fighting the referees. I be competing against the referee, and then the referee they be overseeing my match. I'm like, didn't I just fight that guy? Or you fight some guys and they referee and they're cool with everybody. You're like, wait a second. Well, athletes they're going to game the system, Carol. It doesn't matter what we do. They're going to find a way. They're going to try to find the best way to get an advantage over everyone else. Yeah, they're still going to find the best way to. And some of these guys, a lot of these guys can't win without. Most of these guys can't win without that stuff. And I can't name any names, but they can't win without it. So, I mean, they're definitely not gonna clean up their act now. They can't win without it. If some of these guys got off that stuff, they, well, I guess I think their DNA's been changed already. But some of these guys, they probably can't get up out of bed. The gyms hold people back. Yeah, we you preaching to the choir over here, brother. Well, they got a little bit better about that now. Back in the day, you had to win worlds about 2 or 3 times. I think I had to do purple belt. 3 times. And I had already placed. I think I got second place one year. They were like, all right, go back and do it again. You're like, wait, what? I knew a homie, he had to do brown belt twice. He won brown belt. I had a homie, he won brown belt, Mush, and they said, all right, do it again. We're like, what the hell? You gotta do it again? That man, he burnt out. So they burnt out so many people after 30 to 50 IBJF wins. And even that's hard to get nowadays. 30 wins, it's hard to get that. We used to be held back. You're like, well, there ain't no spot for you, bro. You got and there's nothing you could do. You just are stuck. You're like, man, I could have been a black belt already. I could have been a black belt in 2010. Yeah. I could have been a black belt in 2010. I would already be a black belt for 15 years. 15 years already. Yeah, they still hold us back. The thing is, we wasted so many good years, While you're winning at the lower belt, you could have been winning a black belt by that time. Yeah, it sucks. Nothing we could do back then. It says you're in the world of standardization testing, so I know all the games and falls. Well, okay, Carol knows. Yeah, Carol knows. We need Carol. Carol can help us. Yo, yeah, and you have to do. I forgot about that stuff. So yeah, they made you. Not only you got to do your weight class, they're like, all right, you gotta do the open weight. You're like, wait a second, I gotta do open weight too. Are you sure? I did 3 years of purple. 3 years. Yeah, like, man, I'm tired. And brown, I think I spent a lot of time at brown belt. Yeah, you should have already been a black belt by then, probably. And the thing is, you when in those lower belt days, you probably were ready. You were ready. You were in your peak youth and strength and everything. We probably would have won worlds already, a couple times. Now it's rough out here, man. What was he saying? He says, I'm not talking about being comfortable with them so you can fix them in training. I think a lot of us get that. I'm talking about as you're about to walk out to the mat. You don't know how to modify your actions in the match to maximize win probability if you don't understand and appreciate your limitations. Yeah, if you want to win these matches, you gotta be smart. He says, I'm completely upfront and blunt about everything with Nolan. So much of how we act in a given situation is informed by limitations. His success is not possible without understanding this, nor do people really understand what they are looking at the time. So, you have to kind of, you got to know your opponent a little bit to know what will work and what won't work. So sometimes, say Nolan Stewart, he's got a good collar sleeve game. But if he fights a guy that can blast through that collar sleeve game, you need somebody to tell you, hey, you can't play that guard's not going to work. Or if you have a good half guard and you fight Tynan or someone, hey, man, listen, that half guard ain't going to really work. So you do need people to be blunt with you. Well, I mean, on the flip side, we have no-gi, which is, a free-for-all. Once you do 2-a-days and conditioning, you're not an amateur. Well, that's most people nowadays. And something that happens, Dan Lucart talks about this with Americans. A lot of Americans, you know, they might do that for a little bit, the 2-a-days and conditioning. You know, you remember the homie that's training at AOJ, the influencer kid? Like, you know, he might do that for a year or two, but, you know, eventually he's going to have to, you know, work at the family business or something. And then the Brazilians, you know, there's going to be a Brazilian guy that can do it. So some of that's cultural, you know. The rich kid, yeah, that rich kid. Eventually, his family's gonna be like, "All right, son, you need to take over the family company," and then he's gonna have to. He just won't be in it. So it's just not. It's not sustainable anyway. Twice a day conditioning. You can't do that past 25, 26. about 26. All right, wait a second. I'm starting to hurt. I'm kind of injured. Around 25, 26. You know what? What the heck? What the heck's wrong with my shoulder, my knee? Before that, you feel great. But after that, you're like, I bet you the Mendez brothers don't even be training really like that no more. They probably train a couple days a week. Yeah, he just can't do it. And then, I mean, even if he gets on, the thing is, you're not guaranteed. That's the funniest thing. The funniest thing to me, people get on that crap and they still lose. I'm like, oh, dang. What was the point then? People get on that crap, they still lose. I'm like, dang, man. You messed up. You should have just stopped. But yeah, we still got, you know, me and Mush still crazy. You know, Mush still going for his judo Olympics at 26-year cook. And, I mean, you know, we overtrained a lot too back in those days, though. We overtrained. I overtrained trying to keep up. With people that were on stuff. I didn't know they were on stuff. I'm trying to train to keep up with them. Oh, wait, you're on something? I'm over here tired, sleeping on the floor because I can't get up. But yeah, you know, a lot of these guys will burn out. Most of these Nogi guys going to burn out. What's overtraining? Well, you try to tell your coach back in the day, man, I'm overtrained. Man, what's that, man? Come on, man. Stop being a, you know, they're going to say the bad words. Stop being a, you know, whatever. Come on, come and train, man. And if we skipped any classes much, bro, they were just like, I'm not going to say they would shame you, but that was the joke. Yeah. No, but it's true, though. I'm saying it was true. Man, I had to take a day off. Why you take a day off, man? You not serious, man? No, my body. And I remember one of the homies got rhabdo. One of the homies, he was doing CrossFit. He was doing CrossFit and training, like twice a day CrossFit, twice a day jiu-jitsu. It made no sense. Homie got rhabdo. I thought you wanted to be good. I'm exhausted. And sometimes people get pissed off. I'm not naming any names, but another homie, he's like, man, I can't do it. I can't train all this much. And so they kind of started treating him like crap. So it was a different time period back then. You know, back in the day, they thought you could train 8 hours a day. And you're like, wait a second, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, and listen, when you get rhabdo, your central nervous system like you can't function anymore. You have to stop. When you don't recover and your muscles breaking down, and that's what Big Dan had. You know, that muscle protein or whatever is breaking down, getting to your blood system, messing up your kidneys, you better stop. So I wish these jiu-jitsu guys would be more open about what they're doing and what they did, but you know, they probably never will. I can't wait till we get together much. We're going to have some good story time. Yes, Sarah. I mean, just listen to their voices, Sarah. You can tell. As soon as when I hear the girls talk like that, wait a second. What is she on? Or the acne? All right, guys. I got to dip, man. Thanks for all the support. Kadil, I got 2 pieces of candy. I'm going to save them for later, though, Carol. I had 2, and I'm going to save 2. We should be back tomorrow. Thank you, Mush. LL Snap's still on vacation, man. That man having a good vacation. Now, when he go back to Houston, thank you, Carol. When he go back to Houston, everything gonna be broken over there. His whole town gonna be broke and falling apart. That's it, man. We should be back tomorrow. Sarah, shout out to Sarah, Mush, Kadil, Jer. LL Snap, the whole crew. And I'll see you guys later. Carol, I don't think Carol, have you heard our song? Let me not play that song. I'm going to play it. He says hi. Thank you. I'll see you guys later. All right, guys, I'm out of here.
It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. Ha! It's the Alec News Network. What? Ha ha ha! Live streaming every week. We got Mush, LOL, Snap, and even CP. Uncovering the news that you don't see. Doing judo and jiu-jitsu is where you'll find me. Traveling the world, meeting these girls, pleading the fifth. You can't cheat this. We might be ran through, but we'll never give up on you. It's the Alec News Network.